is Hana Imšerovic. I come from Bosnia and Herzegovina. I'm 28 years old. I was studying international relations and diplomacy on the branch of Buckingham University, which was in the Sarajevo, capital of Bosnia and Herzegovina. And it was a very nice experience for me. It provided me a very good insight into other jobs to do after I finished. And I was really collecting my experiences in different companies before I came to Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. My decision to come to Saudi Arabia happened all of a sudden, and no one expected it, since I was having a good job and I was building my career. But the thing is, I wanted to try something new and experience new cultures. And really, I saw the opportunity to be a flight attendant in Saudi Arabia, and I chose this opportunity simply because I like things which are not so ordinary. And I really appreciate the different type of experiences. For now, I am living here 2.5 years in Riyadh in Saudi Arabia, and I really feel it like my second home. So it's not only about the job, it is about the lifestyle here that I have, the new friends, which I consider as my family now. One of my mottos is not to collect the things, but to collect the moments. So that is exactly what I'm doing in Saudi Arabia. I was traveling a lot to different cities. And for me, it was an amazing opportunity to visit Mecca, since a lot of people from my country, they are saving the money entire life to come to Mecca and see this. And for me, it was very easy to go from this place. And of course, it is always an amazing thing for every Muslim to go there and experience this energy and the sacred place. Also, there is my travel to Medina, which was also a beautiful experience. I never found a place where I felt like this, the inner peace, really. So for me, it was exceptional. And also I went to the southern part of Saudi Arabia, more specifically to Abha in the summer months, since it's very hot in the Riyadh. It was like an escape from the heat, and it was an amazing experience, really. I love the generosity of Saudi people and hospitality. Wherever I went, I was always warmly welcomed, especially when people hear I am from Bosnia. They are always happy, and they always say most beautiful words for my country, which I appreciate a lot. Based on all my experiences, I started writing articles about this. So first of all, I made an article which is comparing Riyadh and Sarajevo, so capital of Kingdom of Saudi Arabia and capital of Bosnia and Herzegovina. These two countries and these two cities are very important for me. And before, I was also a writer in my country for some magazines. So I started doing this in Riyadh. And these two cities, I wanted to make it in one nice form and say my thoughts about it. And they were published, this one and one about the Imšerovic Heritage Village, which is near Riyadh, where I explained a lot of my feelings, of my emotions, my experiences, and I liked how the people responded to it. These two were in English, and the Imšerovic Heritage Village was on request translated to Arabic language, which also was very well welcomed among the people, how international, and also about my Saudi friends. They were really amazed by what I'm doing in my free time and how I present both my country and the country where I'm living now. For me, free time is very limited, but I use it wisely. For me, the physical activity is an integral part of my life, and it's very important, healthy lifestyle. And for me, I try to find a place where I can do it outdoors. And there are a lot of places for this in Riyadh, for example, Wadi Hanifa, Wadi Namr, so you have a different, how can I say, the surrounding while you're doing your activities. It's not only the gym. So for me, I combine what I really like to do and something new, to see some new places and experience my trainings in a different setting. So this is in terms of the physical activities, and for the other free time, I love and enjoy to visit the different coffee shops, restaurants. I think the people in Riyadh really devote their time and imagination to attract people to see, and the way they are decorating the place, it's very beautiful, and they're providing you very interesting content, which is amazing. I feel the Riyadh is very live city. You can have a lot of different activities, and for me and my friends, it's always a pleasure to go out. My friends are also into reading a lot as me, so we like to share experiences about different types of books, different types of movies. I'm trying to read a lot and to apply this in my life in terms of self-improvement, which means I like to try different things for my personality and to improve on all levels. And when my friends have the same spirit as me, that is just an amazing experience to talk with them. We can talk for an hours about ideas, about some plans for the future, which is very inspiring for me. Also, we share some similar interests as going to the different art exhibitions. And here I would like to mention the Diriyah Biennale Foundation, which is really a beautiful setup there. It's a mix of the heritage and the arts, and what I really like about it, they are bringing some very up-to-date topics through the art, which means they are mentioning coronavirus, which is like for us the main topic even now for 2 years. We are trying to be healthy, to stay safe, and the way they are expressing their emotions about this topic through the art is just impressive. And I can relate to this because I'm also doing this through the writing. I was writing for Bosnia when it just started. I was writing in my language about the coronavirus and how my friends experienced it. And I got very good feedback from the people, so I can relate to this expression, and I really enjoy to see that they are very successful. And I saw a lot of different nationalities, a lot of Saudi artists, which is really amazing and beautiful. The bus tour was really an amazing experience. I just enjoyed the breeze while we were watching the skyscrapers. And the starting point was a very interesting one. It's called U Walk in Riyadh. And it really reminds me of one of the streets in Sarajevo, which is like the main street, and people are meeting each other on this street. So in this way, I really love this place because it's a concept, let's say, which I was experiencing in my country. So it's my favorite one. We started from there and we saw amazing architecture in Riyadh. I'm a big fan of beautiful high buildings and the lights. So for me, it's always a pleasure to look at the surroundings while I'm driving or while we were on the bus tour. It was a beautiful experience. Me and my friend, we really liked it too much. The thing is with me that my favorite building is, of course, the Faisaliyah Tower, because really the setup, and I was inside, the view from there is beautiful. So now I enjoyed how it looked from the outside, and also the Kingdom Tower, which reminds me of when my mother visited me here in Riyadh, which is one of the most beautiful experiences for me, and I'm very proud of this moment that I managed to bring my mother here and show her my friends, show her the place where I live, where I work, and to see that she is happy to see me in my new life. That just fills you with some sense of pride and, you know, like love for the entire life experience. Certainly, I went to some events. I would like to emphasize Riyadh Boulevard, which is an amazing concept, and you can really see how people like the idea and how they are excited about this time of the year. Everyone is talking about it. I also went to a couple of concerts. I also like Lebanese music, so I visited these events, and I really enjoyed it. I think the Riyadh season brings extra energy to the city, and especially with the amazing architecture of the city, with the lights and this atmosphere, it is really beautiful to be here in this time of the year. Desert is, of course, a really important thing. It's for us in Bosnia and Balkans. For us is to go to the seaside, enjoy. As it is for us the seaside, here for the people it's the desert. And of course I enjoyed it. The sight of the sand is amazing, so beautiful. I enjoyed with my friends. We had dates, which is my favorite, dates and tahina. Saudi coffee, as it is called, and also like beautiful atmosphere that is around there. We bring some meals prepared there, the barbecue, the traditional meals, mandi, kapsa, which I all enjoy. So these are the things which will really stay in my memory for a very long time. For me, I have a lot of Saudi friends, and I'm very happy for this. I learn a lot from them and enjoyed their generosity and hospitality. They showed me a lot of places in Saudi Arabia. Also, I have different nationalities from Brazil, even from Bosnia. Like we have some people who are living here from Bosnia. And I just enjoyed this mix of different cultures, my own. It's beautiful to see my own culture here and of people from my country, but also many others. For people in Bosnia, it was very unusual that I chose to be a flight attendant, since I was very successful in international relations, and for one period of time I was the spokesperson. So they were all surprised, why do I want to change my job to being flight attendant? But for me, I just wanted to go out of the routine, which you certainly don't have in this type of a job. Routine is non-existent. Every day is different. I meet different people, I meet different energies as well, which is important for my type of job. It's never the same, you never know what to expect from the next day. One day I'm in Riyadh, another day I'm in Kuala Lumpur, then I go back to Bosnia, to Sarajevo. So I really like this flexibility, and I kind of became addicted to this type of living, where you just don't have the roots somewhere all the time, and you don't have the feeling to be fixed to some place. You're just traveling around thinking, where can I go next for my days off? So this life, it became really appealing to a lot of girls, and you just cannot go out of it anymore. During the corona, it was very hard for all of us, globally, but for us who were apart from our families, it was even harder. So the thing was that me and my Bosnian friend, we stick together, and we were together during the corona. We tried to do different types of things, cooking, socializing in our homes. Only, I mean, in terms of socializing, only two of us, since we were together in the compound. And this time was very, very hard, and for our job as well, because we were frontliners. And we were the ones who were actually operating the flights, bringing the people back to their homes. And in terms of this one, it was amazing to see how people were grateful to us, how they really appreciated our work in this time, because they just wanted to go home desperately, without any other considerations. And from this sense, it was, I felt like I had a small nice part in this situation. And for all of us, we were trying to, as I said, to have some escape techniques. From my home, I really miss the nature. I miss a lot of green areas. I miss the water and the fresh air, the food. But I found also here some oasis in Abha precisely, where Abha really reminds me of Bosnia. It's very similar. And of course my family and my friends. But as I said, I created a new family. My friend from Bosnia, she's like my sister now. And we really have so close relation with each other that we share everything. And it's really encouraging to know that you have someone from your country here. But also my Saudi friends, they are also amazing, and they never created atmosphere that I don't feel welcome. So for me, it was always like a home environment, and I always proudly say I'm proud of my origins, but I'm also proud of the country where I live now. I learned a lot of things while I'm here in Saudi Arabia, but the thing I appreciate the most is the maturity I got while living here. Back home, I was living with my family, and all of a sudden I started my life from the beginning all by myself. So this makes you more strong, and it makes you more mature, and this is the thing that I appreciate the most, and I think it's the actually most useful thing in the life, to be mature, responsible, and to have new attitude towards the life. I think what I have seen, some of my colleagues will not maybe even in their lifetime. So this is the richness of experiences. that really makes me satisfied with my stay here. And also I'm trying to learn Arabic language, which is hard, but I think it is manageable. I can, at least I know a few words, few sentences, just a little bit for the communication. One thing that is very important about Saudi Arabia, and which is very important for me as well, it's the safety and security in the country. So for me, while I am walking anywhere in the kingdom, I feel safe, and this is something unique which I didn't experience in other countries. It's very, very nice to live in this atmosphere, and even now when I go to another country, I'm missing this sense of security. I'm posting a lot of my social networks. I am sharing my experiences, the places where I go, the things we are doing, and I received an amazing feedback from my friends. They are saying, wow, we want to visit Saudi Arabia. It looks really nice from your photos, from your stories. And some of them even said like, oh, wow, and based on your Instagram posts, I would like to live there. So I think a lot of people are not well informed, and when they see someone who is actually living there, so I am the one who can really share the experience, then they started to change their opinion. And I think this is very, very important for everyone. You know, it's a very honest to have something from another person, its personal experience, her or his personal experience, than something you read somewhere or you hear from some unchecked sources. So like this, it's very authentic, you know. From authenticity I'm speaking, you know. So I think, of course, everyone has its own preferences.